내 머리 예뻐요.
원래 스타일이 잠깐 뺄게.
So my name's Laura McCluckey and I am a career broadcaster. I've been in broadcasting for probably more than 22 years now. I also work in many other roles. I work with the International School as the head of community relations. I work with the British Chamber of Commerce in Korea as one of the representatives for Busan. I'm also a business owner, so I run my own business, a wellness business here in Busan in Korea. And my biggest role, I'm a mother of 2 gorgeous, lovely children. So actually that's a question that I get all the time, and so it's not fun for me, but actually my friends all think it's quite funny. I had no plans to be in Korea. My friend was living in Suwon at the time, and he had just broken up with his girlfriend. He said, I've got to leave. And so he moved to Korea, and through his social media, my friend's social media, I got to know about Suwon, I got to know about Korean culture, and one day he said, why don't you come? I said, okay. So I ended up flying to Suwon, flying to Korea, and then I had a job at Suwon. And I came as an English teacher with a plan to stay for maybe a year and travel and see Korea and learn and grow. And then I met my husband and I haven't left since. So I think the most important thing is, there's so many 좋은 점. 근데 마인드셋은 진짜 중요합니다. For me, everything is 감사하는 거. So I'm very grateful that I get to be here. I'm grateful that I get to study. I'm grateful for opportunities. Everything is something that I'm excited about because my mind tells me I have to be excited about it. This is a very good opportunity. You need to open your mind to that truth that everything is actually, even though it's hard, even though it's tough and you're tired and it's 진짜 기회입니다. And so if you manage to grab that opportunity, you have so much opportunity in your future. And this program and the professors, they're here to help. They're here to guide you. They want to see you succeed. And so, just open your mind to enjoying the experience, especially when it's hard. And there's so much possibility. 오케이, 그래서 실제로 말하면 이거 스튜디오 들어오기 전에 제가 경성대 로고 있잖아요. 그 벽에 붙이고. So I looked at that logo and I felt very proud. I was so proud that I was coming down to the studio to work with you and to kind of pursue my dreams, right? And Gyeongsang, for me, is a university that has a wonderful reputation. The professors that I've worked with so far have all been very, not just very kind, but very professional and also push me to be better. Like really actually care about my progress. And I think more students need to come here just because it's a good place to be. It's a good environment. It's a very dynamic environment. There's a lot of different things that you can get involved with. I don't know why there's not more international students here. The facilities are amazing. Like, look at the studio. It's crazy. And I think living in Busan is better than Seoul, personally. Maybe because I'm older. But there's the vibrant side of Busan, and then there's the quiet side of Busan. And so I think Busan is a city that has everything. So if you want a quieter life, you have it. If you want a more exciting night out, you have it. It's got everything, right? I don't know why there's not more international students in Busan, actually. So when I first came to Korea, I came 14 years ago. And at that time, I've been in Busan almost for 14 years. 3, 4개월 외에 just Busan. So when I first came, most of the foreigners here, most, not all, were English teachers. They would come for a couple of years and go. But in that time, the change is that students from different countries study Korean in their home country. So they learn Korean because they have dreams to come to Korea. Some of my students have done the same thing. They watched K-drama or they listen to K-pop, or K-beauty, etc. And then they come to Korea to study because they want to experience Korea, but specifically Korean culture. That's obviously a really effective method, is to promote Korean culture. But there needs to be more benefit for international students. Because in Japan, 45% of international students in Japan find employment. In South Korea, something like 5 or 8% of students after graduation find a job in Korea. So while studying in Korea is good, the opportunities after also need to be thought of. So it's not just like, come here, study, bye-bye. It's a process of integration, and then it's like onboarding, and then, it's the exit interview as well. So I think there needs to be more of a transparent and clear process for students to come here and integrate into the culture and study and go around and enjoy Korea. And then after that, also have opportunity. There's no point in studying film in Korea if you're not going to be able to work in the film industry in Korea. So visas are a big issue, right? So there needs to be a more robust system. Oh, that's a difficult question. I think because I'm Scottish people and Korean people are very similar. We're very proud to be from where we're from. And living in Scotland for most of my life, I feel very proud to be Scottish. I have a very strong sense of connectedness to my Scottish heritage and my Scottish culture. But as I've lived in Korea for 14 years, I also feel really connected to Korean culture. Of course, my husband is Korean, my children are Korean, and my family and friends are Korean, and I live here, this is my home. So I can't say that there's one thing, either Scottish culture or Korean culture, that I feel more connected to. I feel very connected to both, but I think that because both have a very similar feeling for me, I think it's very easy to be in both cultures. And so I think the most important part is just that feeling of belonging, and that feeling of, I would say, just connection to yourself, connection to your family and your roots. Yeah, 2 decades. Wow, I'm old. I think one of the most important things for me as a broadcaster is asking the right questions, but also listening well. And so things that have profoundly impacted me are where I've not really done much. When I'm interviewing and when I'm speaking to people, I think the most profound thing that I can do is just to stop talking and to let other people tell their story. And so through that, I've managed to have some really amazing experiences with people who have had just incredible lives. And it's really, for me, very special that people are willing to share that with me. And so I've done a lot of training in terms of like mindful listening and interviewing techniques. And so one woman comes to mind, and she was a refugee, and she came from Myanmar and to live in South Korea. And she really wants to go back to her country, but she can't. And she was just so happy to share her story, and she was so positive and so bright. And for me, all of those stories, all of those times people want to share with me, it's profoundly important, it's profoundly special. So I think there's not one decisive moment, but I think the whole act of listening is pretty profound in itself. I think that through everything that I do, so I'm obviously in broadcasting, and I'm a student of broadcasting as well at Kyungsung University. I work within the wellness sphere, so my business is in wellness, which is all about communicating energy. I also work with the international school, where it's all about communicating what happens within the school community outside, digital media, marketing, all these things. And I would say the deeper calling behind it is connecting with people. One thing that's, I guess, a shared experience of being human is suffering, is pain, is like difficulty in life. And I think a lot of people especially these days because of social media, a lot of people don't want to talk about the hard stuff. A lot of people just feel like they're either alone in their struggles or they are, perhaps on the outside of something. And so for me, the deeper part of everything that I've done has been being able to communicate with people, being able to help people access that deeper part of themselves that allows them to understand that it's okay to feel sad or it's okay to feel on the outside. Whatever you're experiencing is a human and completely normal and beautiful experience. And so that's been for me probably what keeps me moving, is finding the commonality between every single part of us, because we're all the same, right? We're all absolutely the same. So that's really special for me. Wow. So I've been incredibly lucky to have interviewed many influential figures. The most recently, I would say, would be the ambassador to South Korea from the UK, Colin Crooks, His Excellency Colin Crooks, and many, many other important figures in the film industry, in politics, and everywhere in between. Honestly, I don't really remember what exactly they say to me, right? Because what I'm doing is I'm thinking about how they bring the story out, and the story's not for me. The story's for everyone else. But something that is probably the biggest part of wisdom is knowing that everyone, again, goes through the same experiences. And so through every single interview, the common thread is that people care about other people, and people care about doing good things, and people care about making the world a better place. And so that's been profoundly just wonderful. And I guess probably because I've never interviewed the dark side of humanity, so to speak. I've always interviewed people who are trying to uplift humanity. And for me, it's been something that I've always really appreciated, because every time I have an interview, I learn another story. I hear another perspective of the world. And it's always about people coming together to do good things for other people. And so that has been probably the biggest takeaway for me. And I guess not really one specific piece of wisdom, but in a whole, it's taught me that people are really good and people are kind. Easy peasy. My children, of course, my family. My family are, they're so cute, they're gorgeous, they're adorable, they're exhausting. I'm always cleaning up something, and thankfully I have a wonderful support system with my parents-in-law, and we have a wonderful aunt who comes and helps us as well with some of our house stuff. And I have a wonderful circle of friends as well. So I would say, of course, at the center of the most meaningful things for me are my children. And then that kind of expands to my support system of family and friends, and then my professional network, and my husband as well. I think my husband I'm very lucky. He's very lucky, but I'm very lucky too, because he empowers me to do things that I really want to do. So anything I say, I really want to try this, he says, do it, go for it, try it. Yeah, I would say my family, of course. Easy question. Exercise. I love to exercise. I also, guilty pleasure of mine is trash TV. Anyway, anything on Netflix that is reality TV with dating, I love it. Such a waste of time, and I love it. So I do that for fun. But these days, I don't have time to watch that kind of TV, so I exercise. I also see my friends. I like to read. And 특히, singing. I love to sing. I wanted to be a singer when I was young. So I love to go to the 노래방. So I think in Korea, it's not like Scotland, but my favorite thing to do just on a day in my house is to drink, I'll say the brand, 복순도 막걸리 and kimchi with my parents-in-law. I love it. It's my favorite. Makgeolli, kimchi. Yeah, that's probably my favorite because it's such it's a time that I can connect. And in Korea, we really connect over food. So, yeah. If you have a dream and if you have a goal and if you have desires, and everybody does, then just pursue them relentlessly. Don't take no for an answer. You have to ultimately be in control of your own life. No one is going to give you anything for free. And I think you have to just go out there and take what you want and be unapologetic about it. You know, I want things in my life. I want to live a certain way, and I work hard to make it happen. And I think if there was one message that anyone would maybe go away with, it's that if I can do it, then anyone can do it. And if you have something that you care about, then you just must pursue it. You owe it to yourself. And I love this analogy. I love this thing. A lot of teachers do this, a lot of online mentors and things. And they say, imagine you're waking up and you're 80 years old. And if you look back at your life, would you have regrets? And one of the biggest things of, one of the biggest life regrets of people who are dying is they wish that they'd, done more things for themselves. They wish they'd worked less time at the office and spent more time at home. They wish they'd pursued the dreams that they were too scared to because of other people's judgment. And I think you've just got to live for yourself. That would be my message. Live for yourself.